Welcome back to another episode of GSC. As you can see, the 8.1's behind me. Duramax is on the other side. So the 8.1 has a Dynamax performance exhaust system on it, and quite frankly, the drone in the cab is driving me nuts. So what I'm going to do, being a crew cab long box, is I bought the Flowmaster kit for it with the big 50 series muffler and everything. And we're going to work on retrofitting it. So I'll flip this around, show you the new kit, and then I'll start disassembling the old one. So here's this cool new kit. I had these 3 1/4 and 3 1/2 inch couplers in the garage. Unfortunately, because it is a 4-door long box, I have to make an extension pipe off the back to run the tailpipe. Not a big deal. I have extra pipe. Not everybody does though. So the Dynamax system is a lot of fun if you're sled pulling. It's real loud. Drones like crazy in the cab. Comes with this big Y splitter here. Goes into a single 4-inch and out of the truck, which, being a 4-door long box, I ended up getting a 41-inch long muffler, and that way everything fit together like it was supposed to. So we're going to start by pulling the tip and the tailpipe off of this, and then I'll work my way forward on the truck as I disassemble, and I'll actually probably lay the kits side by side once I get them out. So time to start lopping, chopping, dicing, and see where we get. After some arm wrestling, the old system's out. I had the 41-inch long MagnaFlow muffler on it, and this has only been on there for 2 years here in the rust belt, and you can see that it's seen its fair share of debris, wear and tear. So this is a 409 system that I got from Flowmaster. So I'll go ahead and I think what I'm going to do is just cut the Y splitter off from the Dynamax, install the muffler, and then just see what I got to do to space into the tailpipe. So get this done and see how it sounds. About an hour and 20 minutes later, so you're going to make 2 cuts here and clamp on your new extension pipes that go into the muffler. Here's the big Flowmaster 50. Being a crew cab long box, you have to make yourself a nice spreader pipe. This one's about 18 inches long. I had an extra 3 1/2 inch coupler in the garage, 3-inch slid into the muffler. I notched the muffler and the back side of this where it connects to the tailpipe, and that way as the clamps crush, it helps to actually tighten up and snug up the fit. But we were able to use the hanger bracket that comes with the Flowmaster kit, and frankly it fits up pretty well. Obviously it's a little harder to see when you're under a truck, but this came on pretty well. I did have to reuse a couple items from the Dynamax kit. This little stub pipe here, this is the same pipe that was in the truck to begin with, the stainless. Used all my isolators at the front here. So I'll go ahead and crawl it from under this thing and show you guys kind of where the tailpipe ended up hanging, and then I'll fire it up and quick little blip of the throttle. You can see how it sounds and make your decision from there. But the Dynamax was so loud on the inside that I couldn't hear myself think when I was towing and driving anymore. And I had a MagnaFlow on my last 8.1, and again, extreme amount of cab drone. So this has actually been pretty pleasant so far. All right, exterior of the truck here. You see the tailpipe pretty much ends up like a stock appearing tailpipe. It puts itself right here, right along the tire bumper. So gets out from under the truck. Nice stainless welded on 304 polished welded tip. So I'll go ahead and start the engine and see how it sounds from there. And then I'll kick the throttle quick and leave the phone behind the truck. So at idle, it's pretty tame, totally doable. So yeah, I'll have to button up the clamps one more time, tighten everything down real good, and make sure there's no added leaks to these new joints. But there's the Flowmaster 50 series cat back install on my 2002 GMC 2500 HD 8.1 Allison truck. Thanks all. This is mildly enjoyable again. It's like quiet in the cab when we had the windows up on test drive. Flowmaster 50 series and complete new cat back to stock size piping on the 8.1 was worth every penny.